Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 353 of the Level Up program and day number 63 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Wattage Live Craps checking in number 1, followed up by Cajun Craps, Dusted One, Lazy Dog, and Coach Joe. Good morning to everybody. We have a slow start to the morning. There's only about 8 or so people on. Hopefully it'll pick up as we get going. Today is Thursday, and that means that tomorrow I am leaving for my trip to Joliet, and I'll be meeting up with Big AZ down there as well as everybody else, Coach Joe, Brian Fliego, Arnell from Dice Grinders, Sith Lord SB, Demon Dog, Fuzzy, and the list goes on and on and on. And so I'm kind of excited. I plan on leaving about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm going to go down, visit with Coach Joe for a little bit. We have a little project that we're going to be working on. And then I will be shooting my way over to either Hollywood to see if I have any comps there, which I know I do, and then over to Harrah's, and that's where we'll be staying on Friday night. So I'm not sure if how much playing I'm going to actually do a Friday night, but definitely Saturday morning. I know Big AZ said he's getting in town around 7 o'clock tomorrow night in Joliet, and he'll be playing mostly in the morning on Saturday. But anyway, we'll get started on Crapsee. If you're playing with Crapsee, hit that live tab, and that'll bring you right over to the table here. And I'm going to try one more time that strategy that we did yesterday that was on Color Up the other day. And he started off with a $15 pass line bet, a $15 field bet. And I'm just going to put $5 on the tall, $5 on the small, and we'll start it off right there. We have a starting bankroll today of $613. Our goal is to get to $800 plus. Good morning, Ada. So let's call this all bet set. We're going to start off with a 2-4-2-1 dice set, and we'll go dice out. And we got a 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend Wayne at N, Daddy Joe. So that is a good first hit. First point for this strategy, because what happens is that field will pay out. We mark the point, so that's going to give us the $15 from the field. We'll pull that up to the 6, and we'll put 18 on that 8, and we'll make that 6 look like 18 as well. So that way we have 3 numbers covered. Now, the first time we hit one of these numbers, we'll put $15 in pass line odds out. The second hit will be a collect, and then the third hit will start spreading out and trying to get our bets all the way across on a table. So we have got 12 people on Crapsee, 15 people watching, only 15 likes. Make sure you give that thumbs up before you leave today, please, and dice out. We'll go 2-4 again. So that last one was a single pitch away in that left die, and a single pitch towards us on the right die. So that was a double pitch of the dice, which is a warning sign. So we'll have to be careful of that. 2-4-2-1's the dice set, and dice out. And we got an ace deuce Alfredo sauce, 1, 2, 3. So that's another hit for that field. So we're going to take that $15 from that field, and we're going to put that right in odds on our pass line bet. So we now have got $76 on the table and a $15 brought back. Again, 2-4-2-1 is the dice set. The last roll was an implosion of that left die and a primary on top on the right side. All bets set. Stick with the 2-4-2-1. Dice out. And we got a 3-5-8. That would be the Great 8. So what that's going to do now is that's going to be a collect here. So again, we're trying to get 3 bets up on the box numbers, which we have. We have the pass line to 6 and 8. We have $15 in pass line odds for that first hit. The second hit's going to be a collect. So it's going to be $36 brought back. And then we're going to start pressing across now and see if we can get some hits here. So we're going to go, actually that was not a collect because we have to go back up on that field. We lost that field. So it's basically a $6 collect, if you will. So again, $15 on the field, 2, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, we'll all bet set. Okay, dice out. We shanked it over to the right hook a little bit, but we have a 2-2, Ian double deuce, 2-2. Let's go on a cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So that is going to be another field hit. So this one will make a collect here. So that way we have $51 brought back. There is 91 on the table currently. So let's see if we can hit that sister number and get off that point of 10. We got 2, 4, 2, 1. That last one was a primary on top on both sides. And we'll all bet set. They sucked. The dice stay crossed. We have another 4. This time it's the 1, 3, 4. The Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So that was we had a collect on the last one, so we're going to spread out on a table on this one. So let's pick up that 5 for $15. So now we're on the 5, 6, 8, and that 10 with the pass line. Again, that was an implosion on that left die, and that was an explosion on the right die. So that was basically a drift left of the dice. I'm sorry, drift right of the dice, which is a safe result for this dice set. So again, we have $15 on the 5, 18 on the 6 and 8. We have the pass line with pass line odds of $15. We have $15 in the field, and all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 2, 4, 6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we're going to lose that field, and we'll just collect $6 and put that in our rack. So again, we'll go $15 up on that field bet. We have 72 brought back, 106 on the table. Primary on top on that left side. That was an implosion on the right side. And we'll call this all bet set here. Dice out. 12 people on Crapsee, 14 people watching live. Dice out. And we got a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce once again. So 2-1-3. Again, another field hit. So this is a good day for fields. Yesterday when we tried the strategy in the beginning, we were not hitting many field numbers. So that's going to be a $15 payout on that. Let's pick up the 9. Oh, that's a collect. I'm sorry, that's going to be a collect. So we're at 86. Back to the rack, 106 on the table. And we would be almost out of the shooter if we didn't have that $5 on the tall and $5 on the small. But it is what it is. And we'll call that all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 5-4-9, the hard 9 to Big Daddy Mac. So is representing on the table today. So the last one was a collect. We'll put this one on the 9 this time. So put $15 on the 9. So 102 brought back, 121 on the table. And that was a double pitch of that left die. And the right die was an implosion. So one dice off axis. Again, we're going to stick with that $15 pass our field bet. We need one more number to be covered, and then we'll be all the way across on our bets. This next one will be a collect, and I'll bet set. Dice out. And there we go, guys. We got that 6-4-10, Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe once again. So that is our point. That is nice because that's going to pay out both the, that's going to pay out 3 times actually. It's going to pay out on the field, it's going to pay out on the pass line, and the pass line odds. So that was a nice hit. So we now have $162 brought back to the rack. We're going to stick with that $15 field bet for the time being, $15 pass line bet. And then once we get a point established, we're going to go all the way across at that 96 across bet level. And we'll probably pick up pass line odds right away, and then we'll call that set there. But that was a an explosion on that right side and a implosion on the left. Let me say that again. An explosion on the left side, implosion on the right side. So that was a drift left of the dice. So we'll call that all bets set here and dice out. Cajun met his goal, playing with success. That is awesome. And I am close to goal. I'm only $25 away, but dice out. And we got a 415, the trucking camper. So that's going to be a $15 loss there on that field. But we do have a point set here, so that's good. Good morning, Mark. And good morning, Glenn. You would not be down if you started with us today here. We actually have a pretty good setup here. But anyway, we're going to pick up the 4-4-15. We'll take that 15 off the 5, put that on the 10. We're at that 96 across bet level now. So we have 147 brought back to the rack, 106 on the table. So we're in profit at least $41 for the day so far. So again, 2-4-2-1. That last one was a single pitch away on both dice. So it's a primer and a front face. We'll call that all bets set here and dice out. All we need to do is pick up magic aces, and that'll be a good start to the day. Here we go. And we do not. We got a 4-3-7, and that is a it's a 7. So we had a good first start here. We made a couple of dollars profit. If I would have pulled everything off the table, I would have been only $40 away from goal, but that's all right. We made a little bit of a profit off of this first shooter, $41. And this is, again, using that strategy that Jeremy from Colorado brought out the other day. It's a low roller strategy, and it's something I may consider using down in Joliet. So that way I can extend my play a little bit. So I'm going to go down with about $900 or so. And I have to make that last for tomorrow night as well as Saturday morning. So once again, we're going to go $15 pass line bet, $15 field. We'll go $5 small, $5 tall. And the reason I'm using $5 small and $5 tall is in Joliet, I believe they have $5 minimum bets on those numbers. If I was in Green Bay, I'd be able to do maybe like a 4-2-4 bet. So that way it's still $10, but I can cover all 3 of those bets then. But anyhow, all bets set here. We got 15 people on Crapsee. We got 23 people watching, 9 likes. 2-4-2-1 is the dice set. Dice out. And we got a 2-2 Ian double deuce. 2-2's go on a cruise with Brian from Howard Rower. So that's the second or third time we've thrown that hard four. I think this is the second time. Because the other one was the Big Joe, but that's a nice come out here because that pays on that field. So again, we're going to be able to take that $15 off the field. We'll put 18 on the 8, 18 on the 6. So we have the 6, 8, and 4 covered now. Again, that was a primary on top on both sides. So we'll go back to the 2, 4, 2, 1 dice set. Yeah, $5 minimum on the ATS down at Joe. Yeah, thank you, Coach Joe. That's what I had thought. I know I tried the last time I was on there, I tried putting $2 on the small, I won like 2-1-2, and they're like, no, sir, $5 is the minimum. So I'm like, really? So anyhow, 2, 4, 2, 1, dice out. Dice split apart on me when I left my hands. We got a 4-1-5, and that would be the truck and camper. So that is no help for us. And I know what I did wrong the first time through. Jeremy did not do a field after that first come out, and that's what I kept on doing. So we might have been up a little bit because of that. So that's something we can keep in mind. But we have the 6 and 8 covered. The 4 is covered on the pass line. Our first hit will go to pass line odds. And we'll call the all bets set here. They saw 2, 4, 2, 1. The last one was a single pitch away in the left die and a single pitch away in the right die. So primary on the front face. Face out. They split apart on us when they landed 2, 5, 7. So that is a early 7 out on this second shooter. So maybe that's Glenn's fault for coming in. I'm just teasing you. So that was a warning sign, obviously. We'll try this one more time, see if we have any more warning signs. If we do, we'll switch over. Actually, it's to this right away. Let's switch over to that all 7 set because we are doing 1 dice off axis for the most part. So we got 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. So we have an axis of 6, 1, 6, 1. So you don't want to see a 6 or a 1. I actually do want to see the 6 or the 1, not both. So if we could say off primary, that would be perfect. So we're going to go again, once again, $15 pass line bet, $15 field, $5 small, $5 tall. That is an investment of $40 at the current moment. And if I can get the field to hit, we'll drop it another 6. That's a total of $46 invested on a shooter. So dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. So we're going to the all 7 set. And we got a 4, 5, 9, the hard 9, Big Daddy Max. So that, let's mark that point of 9. And again, that is perfect. So that pays out on that field bet. So we're going to take that field down. We'll put $18 on the 6, $18 on the 8. So now we've got the 8, the 6, 8, and 9 covered on this shooter. And that was a single pitch away on that left die, and that was a double pitch on the right die. So it was a single pitch of the dice on axis. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Big Ben. So that is the third 6, 4 that we've hit so far today. But the first 2 of them came on that 2V dice set. This one's on the L7s. So again, implosion on that left die. And that was a single pitch towards us on the right die, so that's a safe result for the all sevens. I'll call it all bet set. Looking for a 6, 8, or 9 hit here. Face up. And we got a 4, 3, 7. Oh my God. Both dice bounced right out. They came out even. So one nice roll, 2 short rolls. So what does that mean? We will hopefully have a nice long roll here. So we're down only $50 for the day with those 2 shooters losing there. We'll try the all sevens one more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to decrease the energy on the throw. That last one had a little bit of a high energy. Once again, we'll go $15 pass line, $15 field, $5 small, $5 tall. And Dusted One is making bank off of those rolls. So all bets set here. Face out. And we're going to try a different spot here. Instead of going back to the 10-foot 4-inch, we'll stay at the 10-foot mark. 3, 3 hard, 6 to Ian double deuce. I'm sorry, not the Ian double deuce. That's the double degen. Silly me. So that, unfortunately, we lose our field bet. So we are stuck now on that 6. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that extra $6 we would have had left, and we're going to, damn it, Crapsee's down again. There we go. We went. Good. I was going to say it was down. We're going to go $3 on the hard 6. We'll go $3 on that hard 8, and that's what we're hoping to hit one of those 2 hard ways, or the point of 6, one or the other. So again, we'll go 5, 4, 2, 3 for the dice set. And all bet set. And we got a 6, 4, 10. That is a popular number today. Back on the 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bet set. 21 people watching, 16 people playing on Crapsee. They salt. And we had a 6, 3, 9 to center field 9. Both of those dice came off the back wall a little ways, not too far, but a little ways off that back wall. If there would have been some landmines on there, that probably would have tripped up into them. Again, that was implosion on that left dice, single pitch away on the right die, which is a safe result for all sevens. Dice up. And we got a 1, 5, 6, the KitchenAid mixer. So we hit the point. And we lose that hard 6. So we can come back out again on that field bet and see if we can pick up a number there. So sticking with the $15 pass line bet, we'll go back up again, $15 on the field. We'll take that hard 8 down. We'll stick with the 5, 4, 2, 3. And we would do an all bet set there. Days out. So hopefully we'll get a field number here. And we did not. We got the hard 6. Damn it. We're back on that 6. Why couldn't I have hit that hard 6 the last time? That would have been nice. That would have been a nice little payoff for us. So we're back on that 6. We lost another 15. Again, we're going to go back up $3 on the hard 6. We'll go $3 on that hard 8. Again, waiting for Crapsee. This is getting to be a little bit irritating with that. Come on, Crapsee. We'll go back to the 5423. I'll make sure that everything's registering properly on KPI that it is. Waiting for a server response on Crapsee. This game link lost. Let's reconnect. I hope they figure out a solution for this problem pretty darn soon here. And we're kicked out of Crapsee for a little bit. So let's roll the dice here. We have a point of 6. I will get back into Crapsee as soon as I can. Dice out. And we got a 257. Damn it. 257 ouch. Crapsee is back. So we will get everything updated here. We had a 3-3 hard 6. And then we had that 257. Come on, Crapsee. Let's go. Slowing the show up there, buddy. Okay, 5, 4, 2, 3. So that last one was 6 rolls long. So we had one nice one, 2 crappy ones, and then an average one. Good morning, Ben. Checking in on Level Up program this morning. So again, we're going to go $15 pass lane, $15 field, $5 small, $5 tall. And we'll call that all bets set here. We're going to try it one more time with this dice set and one more time with this betting style. If this does not pan out, we will switch sets and we will also switch betting strategies around to the other strategy I'm planning on using dice out. I split apart of when they left my fingers. We had a 6-2-8. That is the Duracell 8. And that was not good action off the back wall. That left one way to the left, which is not normal. So we are going to be on the 8. I'm going to try the field one more time here. And again, we have got 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Tom. That's a great question. If Tom is asking if the issue with Crapsee has to do with the fact that I have over 100 shooters of stored data, always seems to reset. Others seem to reset the table. That may be the situation, and today actually is the last day of this table. When I come back on Monday, it will be a new month. So I normally start a new table every month. But that may be something I will check in with Chuck, with Crapsee, and see if that may be one of the solutions to that problem. So that's a good observation. Thank you very much. But we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we have a 2, 6, 8. So we have a Buckeye buckshot. So unfortunately, we lost that field again. So we're still down $15 here. That 8 will pay out 15. We lose 15 on the field. And we lost 15 on the field the original time through. So we'll go again. field bet because I am persistent here. 5, 4, 2, 3. So that is a very good thought there, Tom, though. So we'll go all bets set here. Coming out looking for a new point, shooter number 5. And they saw. And we have a 2, 4, 6. So we're going to get off of that field for the time being until our trends go a little bit differently, but we're hitting mostly those inside numbers right now. So let's do this one. So let's just cover that the 8th right now. And we'll put $18 on there. And let's cover the 4 for 15, the 10 for 15. This is a different strategy that I've used in the past where you cover the evens and then we'll put a dollar on all the hard ways. So that way, if I win on one of those, I'll cover that hard way and we'll just start collecting here and getting some money back to the rack. So. That's the one you're funny. So let's go all bets set here. 17 on Crapsee, 22 people watching. Face up. And we got a 415. The trucking camper, of course, it's a number that I don't have covered. 415. Again, that was a single pitch away on both on that left die, and an implosion on the right die, which is a safe result. So we have a conversation going on about Dairy Queen. What is your favorite blizzard? Everybody put that in the chat, and I will tell you what mine is as soon as I get a couple people putting it in there. What's your favorite blizzard from Dairy Queen? I have a very specific one that I like. They thought. 426, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that is our point. So we hit the point. We lost that hard way. But we did get money back on the point. So Glenn does not like the blizzard. He likes the peanut buster parfait. Does someone likes the peanut butter parfait as well? And so again, we're going to stick at that $15 pass line bet. We're only down $16 on this shooter at the current moment. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we're looking for a new point. This is shooter number 5. Dice out. We got a 325, the Justice 5, so we're on the 5 now. That's the first Justice 5 for the day, I believe. Maybe the second one. And again, we lost connection on our Crapsee. Damn it. Ugh. Irritating. So I'm going to go all bets set here. I'll get that entered in as a 325. So our point will be 5. And we're going to put $18 on that 6. Hopefully that works now. So let's go again. 5, 4, 2, 3. And dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9 to Big Daddy Mac. So we're on all the evens and we're hitting a lot of odd numbers here. That is our luck lately. That was a primary on top on that left side and a single pitch towards us on the right side. So our single pitch of the dice on access. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, both dice kind of popped up and all. We're back on that 9, 3, 6, 9, center field 9. So if I would have switched my strategy to what I was going to do, we would be out of the shooter. And we would start our trend betting ready. Okay. Ben, have a safe, fun day with family. Ben, for everybody, Ben is on vacation right now with his family. So that is good that you are getting some fun time alone off with everybody. So again, we'll go all bets set, dice out. And we have 314. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So we finally got a number to hit. We're just going to collect that for now. We did lose that hard way, so we'll go back up on the hard way for $1. So that's going to be $27 brought back. Actually, yeah, 27 because 26 with the VIG actually. I don't know why they have a VIG taken out at $15. Usually the VIG starts at $20, but Crapsee took out $1 for the VIG. Oh, that was $1 I lost for the hard way. Never mind. That's my misinterpretation there. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And dice out. And we have a 516, the KitchenAid mixer. So now we're back on those even numbers. That's nice. Again, we're going to go back up on that hard 6. We'll just collect down for now. We're close to being out. $87 brought back. We have 95 on the table. One more hit, we'll be out of the shooter finally. And then we'll be able to start pressing up from there. So we had the last 3 shooters were losers, so we need to get some money back in the rack here to recover a little bit. All bets set. Okay, so. And we got the OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So all we need to do is get that 10 and 11 for the tall. We need the 2 and 3 for the small. 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Jen. My bankroll is shrinking every day. It seems like whatever strategy I pull, Jen, it doesn't work with my rolls for the day. And I'll pick a different strategy the next day, and that day those rolls go against it. You saw that the other day with the horseman. I was having a bad rolling day, so perfect day for horseman. And what do? I throw a big roll then. So dice up. And we got a 5-6 mid-mo, yo. So the strategies are sound that I'm using. It's just they're not jiving with the rolls that I'm having. So if we can hit that 10, that'll be perfect. That'll be the tall. 5, 4, 2, 3. And that's one of my main strategies that I'll have, Jen, is the 2 hits and down. 2 hits to break even, basically. And then we could start betting from there. So I agree with that. Okay, Red, thank you. I'm locked out from Crapsee again right now, waiting for a server response. Yeah, it's terrible, 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 terrible. Come on, Crapsee. So we're gonna keep on rolling here, and I will get caught up on Crapsee again once it comes back up. Days out. And we got 415, the trucking camper. Make me log back into Crapsee. And that is our pass line winner. You are 100% accurate in that, Dusty One. Thank you. I honestly don't think it has anything to do, Tom, with that, because when I log back in, I'm not on the table itself, and it says that Crapsee's servers are not responding. So that is a thought, but I don't think that has to do with it. But it's a question I will pose to Chuck. But we got 5423. Now, in the past, before they updated the last Crapsee, that was one of the reasons that people were having problems, because they had so many shooters worth of data in there. And that's because they were doing their login on Crapsee a different way than this. So we're back into Crapsee here again. Good. So they were actually doing it a different way at that time. But now they're doing it differently here. So let's get caught up on our rolls. The last one entered in Crapsee was a 6-6-12, and we had a 5-6. Which was at 11. And then after that, we had a 4-1-5, which is the point. And if we can hit that 10, that'll be the tall. If we can get 2 and 3, that'll be small. So we got a 4-1-5, which is a point. So we're gonna be coming out looking for a new point now. 5-4-2-3. We're gonna stick with that $15 pass line bet. All of our bets are turned off except for the small and the tall, and we'll go all bets set here. Days out. How tables crash with don't come betters. You are hilarious there, lazy dog. Days out. And we got home seed, all the dots and all the spots. Home seed craps midnight. So that's a pass line loser. That is a repeater win on that midnight. If you would be putting that bet. 5-4-2-3, coming out looking for a new point yet. This is still shooter number 5. And we'll call that all bet set. That's out. And we got a 3, 5, 8. I do not like the way those dice came off that back wall. 3, 5, 8. So let's mark the point of 8. So we'll take that $18 off the 8, put it back in our rack. And we'll go 5, 4, 2, 3. And good morning, Dr. No. So all bets set. This up. They say cross rate at the end. We have a 1, 3, 4, actually a 3, 1, 4, and everybody knows that is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So 3, 1, 4, and that is another hit here. So we're going to pressure that 4 and 10 to a quarter. We'll make them buy bets. If we'll hit the 4, 10 again, that'll be enough money brought back to pick up the 5 and 9. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. That last one was a single pitch towards us on the left eye, imposition on the right eye, which is a safe result for the all sevens. And all bets set. They saw. A little bit long on that landing zone. We have a 5, 4, 9, the hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So we're getting all around that 10. Let's just get a 10. Give me a 10. That would be nice. We threw a couple of the 6 4s earlier on today. Quite a few of them, actually. We had 4 6 4s. We did not have a hard 10 at all today. So it'd be nice if we could hit that 10 again and complete the total. That was a primary on top on that left side. And that was a, what do we have? We had a 4 on top, single pitch towards us on the right side. So single pitch of the dice. And all bets set. That's all. And we got a 5, 2, 7, ouch. Yeah, that is an ouch. So we got time for one more shooter. This will be our last shooter coming up. I'm going to try something I've not tried for a very long time, just for shits and giggles. This is my last roll before I go to Juliet. Let's go the hard way set, 5, 4, 5, 4. Let's see what happens with that. We had sharpshooter paid out in that last one. We had 18 rolls. And again, we're just trying different things. We're not doing too many double pitches out. We'll go $15 pass line bet. We'll go $5 small, $5 tall. Let's go with a $3 crap check, and let's put $5 on the owl as well. So $15 pass line bet, 555 on the ATS, $3 crap check, 17 people on Crapsee, 23 people watching, 15 likes. Hard way set, dice out. Wild throw. We got a 4, 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Max. So let's mark the point of 9, and that is going to be a single pitch of the dice, which is a safe result for the hard way set. Screw Crapsee. Ugh. Freaking locked me out again. When the don'ts are supposed to be paid. Oh my God. Please, 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 this weekend sometime, can they find a solution here? That would be nice. I am getting so frustrated. This is very disrupting to the show. And I do want to keep on offering Crapsee because it is a quality product and it has helps give you guys an avenue to play. And I gotta re-log in again. I'm gonna keep on rolling here. We'll catch it up when we get back. So 5454 hardware set, dice out. And we got OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So I had that set up, the 555 on the ATS, $15 pass line bet, $3 craps check, and I set the point of 9, and then I would have went 96 across bet level. So that would have been no help for me. Again, 5454. That was, by the way, a drift right of the dice, that last one. That's out. And we have a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So that will be hit number 1 for me. And what I would do here is I would, yep, I put it right number, good. I would pressure that 6 and the 8 up to 30 each. There we go, we're back on it again. So let's get caught up. Irritating. So the last one was a 5-2. So the next one would be a 4-5. And I apologize to everybody for this. I'm in turbo mode yet, so that's good. So we had a 4-5. And that last roll was 1 dice off axis, primary on top on the right side. And so we had a point established. I would have went 96 across with my bets. And it did not take my ATS, so my ATS is not up there. My pass line's not up there. Damn it. So all bets set with that. And then our next roll was a 12. So we went 6-6-12, which is no help for me now because I don't have an ATS bet up. And irritating. And our next roll is going to be at 156. So we'll go all bet set here on the 156. And this is definitely cut into my viewership as well. I'm down to 16 people on YouTube, probably because they're done playing with Crapsee. So we're going to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $30. And we're going to hope that we hit that 6 or 8 again. Call it all bet set. Hope that we hit the 6 or 8 again so that we will be out on 2 hits of the dice. Dice out. And we did get the 6. That's awesome. We get the 4-2-6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So that brings us out of the shooter. That is perfect. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go $18 on the 6. We're going to go $18 on the 8. We'll go $15 field bet. And we're going to pop the 5s for $1 a piece. a single pitch on the left die, and a single pitch on the other die. So it's ultimately a single pitch of the dice. Actually, double pitch on the other die. So single pitch of the dice ultimately. And we'll go all bets set. 15 people on Crapsee. Dice out. And we got a 617. So short roll. We have not done the hard way set for a long time. So I thought I'd give her a shot to see what happens. That is going to be our last roll before I go down to Illinois tomorrow. So let's check our statistics out for today. And I will try to get a hold of Chuck as before next week so we can see if they found any solutions with that. But we had 6 shooters today. We had 11, 18, 3, 3, 6, and 5. So 3 terrible ones, 1 almost average, and 2 decent rolls. We had an SOR today of 7.7, which is considered average. SRR of 7.7. Box numbers and inside numbers were high today. 4s and 10s were high today. Come out 7s are non-existent once again for the second or third day in a row. Our horns are low, our fields are high, our hardways were low. Our black belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday, we had 2,573 throws or rolls on the black belt so far. 9.67 SOR with a 6.36 SRR and a 6.7 BSR. Now, what's interesting to me is that the BSR has been higher than the SRR for quite a while now, which I would have expected actually the BSR to be a little bit lower. I remember in the beginning of the black belt, I had mentioned that I was not sure what statistics would be appropriate for that BSR, but this has given us a little bit better of an idea. So Dustin was up 44.33 for the day. I am down, Jen, down for the day, about $117. But Water goes good show, Joe. Despite Crapsee tried new strategy, crawled back another $1,800. Good. So trying to get out of the hole. Well, you'll be out of the hole next week, Monday, because I'll be starting a new table next Monday. But anyhow, guys, I will see you on Monday. Tomorrow I may do a live stream as I go down to Illinois. And we can do kind of a question and answer type thing. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe and be prosperous.